Hi there, I'm a psychologist, and often people ask me, what happens in therapy? What do you do in therapy? If you don't give advice, if you don't give suggestions, then what exactly happens in therapy? Do you just listen to clients? And if that's it, then how do they even change? And usually, I don't have a quick answer to that question. Why? Because therapy is extremely nuanced. So I thought maybe I'll make videos about it. So, here is part 1 of understanding the process of therapy. So, number 1, therapy is an experiential process. No matter how much you get to know what therapy means, what happens in therapy from a therapist like me on social media, or from a friend who is taking therapy, or from someone else, you will never truly get to know what happens in therapy until and unless you go take therapy and experience it yourself. And the reason for it is that every therapist holds a different relationship with every client. Every therapist has a different way of working. So even if someone comes and tell you that this is what happened with them in their therapy session, this is what they talked about and this is how it turned out, there is a possibility that when you go for therapy, you might not experience similar things. And this is because you might have a different relationship with your therapist. This therapist might have an extremely different approach to working with you, and altogether, the therapeutic relationship is very different. And sometimes there's also a possibility that we don't find the right therapist for ourselves just in one go. And it might take some time to just find the right therapist for ourselves, the therapist that aligns with us, the therapist with whom we feel safe enough. So you will never get to know what happens in therapy or what it feels to be in therapy until and unless you go and experience it yourself.